Hello, I'm Andy, and here's a program called Best Vocation Talent, Skills. That is, if you're born on the 13th of February. This is a very lucky day to be born when some of the best planets where job, business, finances are concerned. Firstly, before I begin, here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and most importantly, reading your palms. Your palms are very special. They belong to the energy of your soul. And the soul is the one mapping out all the lines and the signs, showing you what waits for you in the future. And I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers once and for all if you like to play lotteries. I will look on your hands for signs like the mystic cross, which makes you very special in life. We'll talk more about that later. So, you born on the 13th of February. You're born with a wonderful Saturn position, which makes you firstly have a long life. That's very possible for you. And a professional you can be easily because you will like to study and you will like to go to universities and colleges. You may even end up teaching there in colleges and universities. You are very much a self respected person who is very proud of your achievements, and you can have a long, distinguished career. Even if you are a clerk, you will have a long, distinguished career. You could be a professional of any kind, a lawyer, a doctor, an engineer, whatever you want, because your desire to do well for yourself. You are a very interesting personality that makes decisions very fast. You have to be careful that your impulsiveness can get you into trouble sometimes. So slow down this impulsiveness by counting to five before you promise anything, or before you do anything, before you buy anything. You are made for especially being in the internet business. That is your specialty in life. Information technology, the internet, and working with such tools like the computers. You can make a great name for yourself. It may come a bit later, the success, although you may get jobs very early, but that as success for yourself may come later because you are actually a loner in the sense that although you can work with people in offices, yes, yet the best thing in your life you will be able to do on your own because this planet Uranus is very active and this planet is known for the futuristic cleverness. So look into that, the software, the hardware, and all kinds of IT, all these wonderful things that are coming out from such industries. You are part of them. You may be one day known for some fantastic application that you may bring out. You have a wonderful Mercury, which means you have the speech and you have the actions as well. So, speech and actions, writing skills, speaking skills are wonderfully coming to you. And could make you a very clever lawyer. On one hand, you like books and you like to do a profession. On the other hand, you have this talent of communication. You could even go into politics if you wanted to, because you will be a very passionate person for people and ready to fight for the rights of people as well. You have a wonderful Venus position, which makes you naturally creative. And since land is very important to you, land is very important, like the business of real estate, buying and selling land, developing land, whether building houses or doing farming and agriculture. And you could be very lucky with flowers, especially. You'll have that wonderful sense of turning whatever grows from the land into a medical help for people. So this is the natural medicine, we call it, the Ayurvedic, known as it in India. And this special medicine is all made from herbs and roots and leaves and flowers. And you're one of those people who will come up with such fantastic things and ideas. That's why you're a very special person. The land that I'm talking about, you could get very lucky in landscaping as well. So anything to do with the land makes you very lucky. You have to be careful that your temperament, the temperament is behavior, mental behavior, physical behavior. And this behavior of yours, it can be very arrogant sometimes. And that's the downside of you, who is very fussy with people and who wants to control people and to set the standards. So this planet, the sun, can make you a perfectionist. That's no good because whether in family life, in job life, in business life, this perfectionism is something that drives people away from you. So try not to do that as much as you can. You have a Neptune position, which is not good. Although you would like to travel, yet businesses that you do abroad may give you difficulties, and your travel and journeys may also be very dangerous for you, it is said. You have a position of Mars. The planet Mars is a very powerful planet. It gives you the energies, mental energies, physical energies, and all kinds of energies. And this planet is not on the right side of you, so you may be known for a very fiery temper. Well, the best way is when you get angry, just don't say a word, and that would help you where you work or where you do business, anything to do with skills and talent. This planet Uranus that makes you very different from others. I've seen sports people in any different kinds of sport or athletics and athletes. They are very special because they come up with ideas nobody else can, and they become very special in any kind of field of sports, which you can as well. So the scope is all there for you. The upside is a lot, which means that you're born on a lucky day with such planets like Uranus and Saturn together there, making you definitely very lucky. In my experience, you'll start getting lucky at the age of 31 onwards. Before that, there will be many ups and downs in your lives. And from 31 onwards, everything will be settling down. And then you will start to get lucky. In terms of, let me see now, I'm going to give you some sets of ages to explain to you in the area of sport, in the area of business, and in the area of jobs, how your timing can be. We all have positive cycles and bad cycles. Your positive cycles they start from the ages of 22, 23, and 24 onwards, where you start to get very, very lucky. And then the ups and downs will occur. And after that, when you're from 31 years onwards, you'll get more and more lucky and more stable. The experience for you would be wonderful. These are called timings. So these ages I'm going to give you as an example. The ages of 22, 31, 40, 49, 58, 67, 76, 85, or even 94 years old. These ages I've mentioned are very special ages. As you approach these ages, you will see that everything is coming together, whether in job, whether in business, whether anything to do with such transactions. And when you get into these ages, you'll be rewarded very nicely. We have many cycles in our life which are good, but we also have bad cycles. I'm going to give you an example of this. Your bad cycles. Be careful the age of 19, 28, 37, 46, 55, 64, 73, 82, or even 91 years old. As you approach these ages, you will see things falling apart in job, in business, even in the personal life. And as you enter these ages, you will see that things just don't work. The partnerships break up and people don't want to help you. So when you see me for a 90-minute session, I will read to you all your cycles for the next 9 years, the ups and the downs. So you know your timings and you know how to fathom it out where job, business, finances is concerned. Your temperament, as I keep saying, is a problem, not only in behavior, but your energies can go very high. Sometimes they'll go very low when disappointment is seen. You have to try to get a middle ground. Otherwise, the physical side, the mental side, the emotional side will be like ups and downs and ups and downs. And you will have wonderful periods of height and wonderful down periods. As you get older, you have to be careful. Born, or rather, born on the 13th of February. As you get older, your energies can go very erratic. So your palms are going to show you what the old age is going to be. The palms are handled by the soul. The soul is the one who changes the signs, puts new signs, and all sorts of things are happening on the palm. And I'll read your palm for your next 9 years as well to tell you exactly what's going to happen. You have a character which is very different from people. So they will find you sometimes very odd, and your choice of everything will be very odd. So try to make that more together with people. Don't be too different, is my message. Well, this is the information I can tell you about your best vocation, talent, and skills. I will talk to you about your health very deeply because health is very important. We may be wonderful in our job, wonderful in business, but if your health lets you down, then everything will fall apart. And I'll tell you deeply for your next 9 years where your health can be so that it's early detection and you can get it right. So here's my email. Send me this email and let's get down to business to know exactly, based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and reading your palms, what your vocation can be and what everything else in life I will talk to you about. In the meantime, I wish you good luck. And remember that you are a genius of some kind. You're going to come up with some fabulous applications, and the internet is very much your base. Thank you and goodbye.